Welcome to the Daily Spiral, everyone. Oh my God, it's a great night. Double A, how are you feeling?
I feel great. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to break this down.
Yes.
No one got moved from my S word list.
S word list. He means his shit list, you guys. That person that he's talking about didn't get moved from mine. Hold on one second. Let me move myself into the frame. By the way, this is the GOAT. Everybody knows the GOAT.
Shout out to you. Look at that.
Yep. Mm-hmm. But you guys here are watching the Daily Spiral here on Inside Edge Network. Me and Double A are with you for the next hour. We are about to talk about America's most popular show. And I can't even I'm not even lying. Literally, it's the most popular show in America. I didn't even see anybody talking about Real Housewives yesterday. I didn't see anybody talking about House of the Dragon. All I've seen people talking about is Love Island USA. So that's what you're going to get. Again, you're going to probably get a full hour of Love Island USA until it's over in about a week and a half. I don't even mind it because the show is so good. It's so good.
It's like crack. I mean, what is this?
We've had Megan Thee Stallion. We've had people getting caked. We've had people getting creamed. We've had people coming back. We've had people jumping out of cakes. We've had sociopaths. We've had people saying, "Get off my dick." Oh.
Yes, we have. Yes.
Double A, where do you want to start?
I think we need to. I feel we were going to have a disagreement over Kenneth. Casey.
Have a disagreement over Casey. Excuse me. He doesn't deserve my respect. Kuman is his name.
Okay, can we address this? Again, I'm not all the way in Camp Casey. I just want to make that clear. I don't want Love Island people coming after me or whatever. But I do have a question. What makes Casey? If you just pop on the show and I said, "Man, Casey's a bad guy," what traits has he displayed that shows that he's a bad guy?
He's a liar. He is he is a lying sociopath. The way he lies, he's ignorant. Oh my God, Double A, he's a terrible person.
You're subscribing sincere.
Yeah, he's a terrible person.
I'm with you. I don't get that vibe with KC.
Kuman is a liar. Kuman is a liar. He's ignorant. He's disrespectful. We saw it tonight. Okay, so we're not doing recaps no more. Okay, Double A told me that recaps are not in, so we're not doing recaps. We're gonna do highlights.
Everyone already watched the show.
Yes, we're gonna do highlights. Okay, so we actually have to start with yesterday's episode. Okay, because Friday's episode was a hot ass mess. All right, we all agree it was a hot ass mess. Yesterday's episode, of course, equally hot ass mess. The highlight of yesterday, of course, was Carl. Beautiful, beautiful Carl popping out that cake in the end. We also had Megan Thee Stallion doing another challenge. And I'm going to just
highlight. That was my highlight. I was happy to see that.
I'm going to say this, y'all. If Megan Thee Stallion has to call you out on your behavior and your disrespect, then you're being disrespectful.
And I'm sitting there. I'm like, didn't you go through some stuff? I wasn't like openly like questioning, but I'm like, man, it's like taking a Super Bowl advice from Josh Allen. I'm like, I don't know if this is the right way to go about this.
All she said was, it was okay. So first of all, let me explain the scenario. So the girls had a challenge where the boys got to throw cakes at them, which I thought that was crazy. So the boys got to throw cakes at the girls got to shoot icing at the boys, right?
Yes.
Kuman comes up and he's like, if I had cakes, I would have cakes for everybody. Because he had a voice crack in there, right? And he decides to pick Trinity as the person to cake. He misses completely, by the way.
Yeah.
She's right in the front. She misses. And Megan Thee Stallion was like, KC, don't you think the way you went about it, because Trinity was like, well, I said what I said to you for a reason. You strung Anaya along, you wrote her off, you're being disrespectful. All the girls was getting on his ass yesterday. I am again grateful for that. But when he said, how was I being disrespectful? He looked at him and was like, do you not remember what happened in Casa Amor? And he looked like, oh shit, she actually did watch what happened in Casa Amor.
Okay. I understand. I get it. Okay. Shoulder pads, going crazy. Like he was an animal. I get that. It's I guess my thing when he came back.
He's a big head.
Well, of course, because you got 4 or 5 women just he was trying to explain himself and he's getting cut off every time. So yeah, TT stepped in. TT stepped in and said, pipe down.
First of all,
stepped in.
First of all,
like, we're going to shut this down right now.
She got a good talking to from a producer. That's what happened. She got a good talking to from a producer. A producer said, I will kick you out of this villa. If you want to stay, you better make up with these girls. That's what happened.
Yeah, that did happen. I'm not going to disagree with you there. Like,
that's exactly what happened.
We cannot be having Anaya or any of the girls saying, is this Bad Girls Club? Like, we can't be saying.
Yeah.
And one little advice, because Autumn, I shared this with you and Christy. I shared this with the both of you. Like, all right, I saw something on social media. Like Natalie Nunn from you know her, Bad Girls Club, and she made a whole brand out of it. I'm like, I saw somebody tweeted at Trinity. It was like, hey, Trinity, when you come home, you're gonna see a DM from Natalie Nunn. Do not open it. Do not entertain. Don't do anything in relation to Baddies, Bad Girls Club, Juice, whatever channel she don't do it. Just stay where you're at, and you'll be fine.
Y'all, as someone who watches Baddies, there is no way in hell that Trinity needs to be on that show. Baddies is a terrible show, but it is so entertaining. I watch it. It is entertaining, but it's terrible. But yeah, no. So we ended off Sunday's episode with Amora and Carl coming back out. Anaya looked ecstatic. She looked happy. Sincere looked like he saw a fucking ghost.
As he should, and he did. Because of his actions.
Sincere, when I tell you AA, Sincere is the most sociopathic man and on this cast. Like, KC is bad. Kuman is bad. Sincere, literally, oh my God. So I gotta explain Sincere. So Sincere and After Sun, because I watched After Sun. Because
I did not watch After Sun this week.
Okay, so on this week's After Sun, they teased that it was some unseen footage because everybody was like, it clearly, like, Kenzie and Melanie got removed from the fire pit, right? Like, if you hear it. And, like, they, like, bait and switched everybody to be like, oh, this is what you were going to see. But in our reality, you just saw the boys choosing if they wanted to stay single, if they wanted to go back, right?
Oh, that was it?
Yeah. So, Sincere gets up. He's waxing poetic. He's doing sincere things, making analogies and shit. And he goes, yeah, so I mean, if we had more time in here, I think, we would have been good together and I would have picked you.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. And then what did he do when he came back to the villa?
He came back to the villa and he pretended like he didn't say a damn thing.
Yeah.
It was only
2 days. It was only 2 or 3 days. That was it.
3 days. He came back to the villa and he told Melanie, I missed you the whole time. I was with you the whole time. It was when I tell you, when you watch the scene of him saying it, and then in the back of your mind you knew what he said to her at the fire pit when they recoupled. It was like, oh my God, he is literally, he is, when I say he is a liar. I told my mom the other night, I was like, he is a liar that believes his own lies, and if you say you're lying, he's like, no, I'm not. You're like, yes, you are. He's like, no, I'm not. And then you tell him the lie, and he's like, I said that? I didn't even know I said that.
So you know what? So my question, Autumn. So as a woman, I don't know if you ever encountered that with a guy.
Yes, I have. I've
Okay.
encountered a sociopath like Sincere.
Okay, so I guess I don't know if you don't need to out the dude or what. I don't care how you go about this answer, but at what point did you realize that this guy was the way that Sincere is acting out? Because did it take some time, or like did you know right off rip?
No, I told you, double A. I told you I can tell when a man is lying to me, like fully. I'm gonna explain this, okay? I have a past. I don't mind talking about it. I found out years later that this man had a girlfriend, right? He not only got one girlfriend, he broke up with that girlfriend, still was talking to me, and got another girlfriend. The lies that would roll off of his tongue were just like immaculate lies. Like if I was stupid and I didn't like have any like brains, I would be like, oh my God, really? He once told me that because like we started talking and I was like, oh, didn't you have a girlfriend? He was like, yeah, I did, but she decided that she wanted to date other people and she decided she liked girls better. That's never happened. They were still together. Literally every chance he could get to lie to me, he lied to me. He thought he was such a great liar that I'm like, bro, you're sick. You're sick. Double A, he was on vacation with this girl multiple times, texting me.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. And the only reason why I knew is because I'm like he would just be like, yeah, I'm here, and this. And I'm like, I know you're lying. Like, I know you're lying. Yeah, I'm just chilling in Austin. Why are you in Austin? You don't even live in Austin. Yeah, I'm just on a trip. You're with your girlfriend. Like, it was just it got to the point where I was just like, you're just gonna lie. You're just gonna.
I don't know. Like if I'm going on multiple trips. I mean, come on now. Come on. Go on.
You want to know what's even dumber? I'm about to tell you what's even dumber before we go to break. This is gonna leave you on a lovely cliffhanger. The most recent time I heard from him was April of this year.
Oh.
And he allegedly got married a year ago.
Well, you know what? Good for him. You know what?
So, ladies,
that sounds like Sincere. It does.
That's what I'm saying. Since I've encountered a Sincere before, I've encountered several Sinceres. You may. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that one.
Were you about to call me a Sincere?
No. I was gonna say we have a mutual person that we know that is also.
Go to break.
Yeah, so that's what I said. I'm gonna stop myself. Okay. We'll come back. We'll talk more about Love Island. We'll talk about tonight's episode. We'll talk about Megan Thee Stallion more. We'll also talk about a movie night because they teased movie night when you guys are watching the Daily
Shoot, you about to have a never mind. Go to
Key on Sports is the leader in Ohio high school athletic coverage in written, print, and video streaming. From the latest news and results and written content to the high school football game of the week every Friday, Key on Sports has you covered. The vision of 15-time published author Vince McKee has become the most trusted site in Ohio high school athletic news. From podcasts to player profiles, Key on Sports is your one-stop for all of it. Visit them today at keyonsports.com or on YouTube at Key on Sports. Check out their socials on Twitter and Facebook as well.
Clean energy, bold flavors, and no jitters. See why people won't shut up about Dubby. Clean energy, no jitters or crash. Whether you're starting your workday or getting ready to exercise, Dubby Energy helps you lock in and focus. With over 15 flavors to choose from, you can't miss. Order W Energy right now by using the QR code on your screen and use the promo code InsideEdge10 to receive 10% off your order. W Energy, your energy-focused sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland digital leader. Discover our collection of body mists made with clean, minimal ingredients. Handcrafted with natural essential oils and clean ingredients, they offer a natural alternative to synthetic fragrances. Perfect for sensitive skin and those seeking clean, mindful self-care, and the perfect gift for you or your special someone. Courtesy of Valley Rose Fragrances. First-time customers, use that promo code InsideEdge20 to receive 20% off your order. ValleyRoseFragrances.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Whether searching for a baseball autographed by your favorite World Series slugger, a signed football by an iconic Hall of Famer, or the jersey of a world-famous soccer star, you've come to the right place. Here at SportsMemorabilia.com, the web's leading source of authentic sports memorabilia, you'll find more than 500,000 authentic products from nearly every professional sports league, team, and players. Not only will you find your next prized sports possession with ease thanks to superb customer service and tremendous site experience, you'll have the satisfaction and peace of mind that every product listed comes complete with a certificate of authenticity and is fully backed by the SportsMemorabilia.com lifetime authenticity guarantee. Go to SportsMemorabilia.com by using the QR code on your screen right now. SportsMemorabilia.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Podcast Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Find us on InsideEdgeNetwork.com for the latest information on your favorite shows, personalities, and network partners. Plus, guess what? We have a merch shop. That's right, we have network polos, t-shirts, champion jackets, hats, and bottles. Rep the network. Every purchase supports independent sports and entertainment media. Use the QR code on your screen right now to check out InsideEdgeNetwork.com. That's InsideEdgeNetwork.com. 5, 4, 3,
All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Daily Spiral. Again, I don't want to ruin any happy home. We're not going to talk about that person no more. But let's move on to tonight's episode. Again, no recaps. We're just going to highlight some things that we've seen. So, this is where I don't understand you saying that Casey has changed. I don't get this idea. So, Melanie and Sincere and Amora are all talking to each other at different points of the episode, right? So, Amora and Sincere go talk, and it's very awkward because Sincere's clearly lying to everyone, and he clearly doesn't want to tell the truth. In the kitchen is TT and Kuman. They see the situation, and Kuman calls Melanie a dumbass.
Yeah, that happened.
So once again, when I say this episode, I truly clocked his shit, right? I clocked his shit. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I went on TikTok. I say him and Corbin are literally mad at the girls because the girls didn't pick them. We know we know he's still mad because nobody was behind his door. Okay, right?
That's the story. That's the arc. That's where it started.
Right? It's where it started. But
he could end up getting married to somebody in like 5 or 10 years, and he's going to say, "Yeah, it all started because this woman believed me when she watched me not get picked behind that door."
He would have. When I say the day he dies, he's gonna mention and be like, you know what? When I was on this reality TV show once, these group of girls didn't know me and they didn't pick me, even though I clearly was trying to trap them. Because
he was not trying to trap. You were saying he's trying to trap all of them, or at least the 4.
He's still behind the plant. Hold on. He's still behind the plant door because he thought that the girls like plants. He literally admitted that, and the girls were like, "Yeah, no, that's not the way to get us." Right?
No, so it's clear that nobody believes in the environment. I understand. I get it. No, I'm messing with you. Yeah, you are right though. I'm messing around. But yes, he tried that and it didn't work. And I do think though, like there's little things that us guys we don't catch, and I didn't catch that. With him and Melanie, I did notice something though in the episode when Sincere pulled. I'm just asking questions. This could be nothing. I'm just asking a question.
Okay.
Sincere pulled Melanie. Melanie and KC were talking on the couch.
Yes.
Do you make anything of that?
No. Absolutely not. Melanie showed me last episode that she really does not like that man. I'm gonna just say this: none of the Villa girls like him, and we're gonna talk about the movie night pretty soon. But I want to just finish up with him and his behavior this episode, right? So again, he comes in this episode with Anaya talking about, "Ooh, I'm so happy the Carl's back. You can finally get off my dick." What are you talking about?
Yeah,
that girl has not. From the moment you told her you didn't want to be with her, you want to be with TT. TT's like your mama, your grandma, your sister. She ain't been checking for you, right? She cried, but she ain't been checking for you. So how's she on your dick? Then when she goes to talk to Carl, you go, "Oh, you got some explaining to do." What do you mean she got some explaining to do? She ain't got to explain shit to you. Then when they have the conversation at the end of the episode,
hold up, time out. I'm sorry, I gotta jump in. I'm just asking questions.
Okay.
So I think what Casey was talking about, Anaya was she was, from what he saw and what he was told, she was exploring too.
This is the thing: is she never denied exploring. She never denied exploring. Her issue with KC is that he disrespected her. He disrespected her. He cast aside her feelings. He cast aside how she felt. He came in on some bullshit, which he did.
He did.
He came in on some bullshit. So that's what she was talking about. But in the moment, even at the end of the episode, when they go sit down to talk, and she's like, "Okay, you start first." He's like, "No, you start first." I would have immediately got up. We wouldn't even went back and forth. I would have been like, "You know what? You want some bullshit. We're not going to talk about this ever again." That's what we're done. She did me.
Yeah, that's some 21, 22-year-old behavior. Yeah. I have to remember too that a good chunk of these people are young. So like there are certain things that they do that would have pissed me off from like the moment that the show started. I'm like, I'm good.
Again, that scene literally would have, like, the moment he would have said, "No, you start," I would have been like, "You know what? We're not gonna start anything. I wish you well. Enjoy your connection with TT. Bye." He wouldn't even got a conversation out of me. The fact that she sat down there, she was telling him, she was like, "KC," she was like, "You're disrespectful." And he was like, "How am I disrespectful?" And she's laying out all the facts of how he was disrespectful. He was like, "Well, I was still coming in trying to find a connection, and I was just trying to explain it to you, but you guys jumped down my throat." She was like, "No, we weren't." She was like, "You literally came in on 10, which he did." So I just felt like in that last conversation between them, she finally really saw who he was. And when she said, "I think you're a good guy, you're just not the guy for me," I was like, "Girl, you about to see that he's a whole demon. He's a whole demon."
Did you like at the end of that conversation? It's like, "Can I get a hug?"
And she said, "No, fuck off." And I said, "Absolutely, girl."
That's a good answer. Good answer. Like Family Feud. Good answer. No, but
it's like the fact that she stood on business this episode. I hate it. I am a hater of a Love Island girl who she gets her heart broken, and the whole entire time, the whole episode, she's like, "I don't know, maybe he wants to talk to me. Maybe I'll talk to him. I don't know." And then they have the conversation, and she kind of leaves the door open, or he kind of leaves the door open. You could tell he was trying to do that, and she shut that shit down.
I'm very proud of her. I mean, all kidding aside, I'm very proud of her. And Melanie, the support team, she has a great support team. Whether I know some people don't don't mess around because now again, straight men are watching, and I'm sure some football teams like, I don't mess with that core four. But it is a sisterhood. You do see it, and I love how Melanie. Yeah, I do. I love how Melanie was like, "Hey, it's okay to break down. Don't do it here in front of people.
She called him a Build-A-Bear. She said, "You want to build a bear?"
Yeah, that was funny.
She called him a bear. She said, "You don't want to build a bear?"
Yeah, that was. I'm not gonna hold you. That was pretty funny. I'm like, all right, I understand. I get it.
Yeah. So again, Kuman and Anaya are done. I'm so happy she's done with him. I think she's really gonna be for real, like done with him tomorrow, because again, tomorrow is movie night. They told us this. Before we get to our movie night predictions, there's a couple more things. So, Bryson.
One other thing with KC and TT that I got actually is more on TT.
Yeah.
Did you see TMZ? And
oh yeah, I knew about her restraining orders. Yeah.
She's staying on the show.
No, probably not. I think this week is her last week.
Oh, man.
I think Thursday's her last show. Mm-hmm. I think Thursday's the last show for Corbin, Permita, TT, and Casey, and probably Amora, because Amora says she wants to explore with Caleb, but Caleb is very clearly like he likes Jaden. So, yeah, I think Tiara is gone this week. But highlighted the episode, Trinity and Bryce, Brinity and 5. We love them. They are not just closed off AA.
Yes.
They're boyfriend and girlfriend.
I think, well, who else is going to go? Well, there's Zach and I'm kidding. I mean, kind of, but,
no, I'm sick of it.
I am too. And again, I want to make it clear. I have no issue with any of that whatsoever, but it's just like, come on, like,
it's getting to a point.
Guys hugging from behind. I'm like, nah, man.
It's really, no, for real. It's not like, at first it was like kind of funny. It was kind of a joke. It's really not funny anymore. Like, it's to the point where it's kind of disrespectful. And I'm like just let it be. Like, it's essentially, it's the straight man running the joke into the ground, literally.
Yeah, I would be concerned. I would be. Would you be concerned? Would you be concerned or exit out of that relationship if your significant or somebody you was going after was doing a little bit too much of that?
Yes, I would say something, because it's not just that he's doing it. It's like he's doing it and we know he's disrespecting Trinity. That's where I'm at with it. Yeah. I'm like, at first it was kind of funny because it was like, oh, haha, like they're gay for each other, right? It's to the point now where you're just disrespecting her. We know you don't like her. Like, we know you don't like her. So that's why I'm just like, it's not funny anymore. Like, it's not funny. It's actually not cool. It's actually really, really, like, you need to, like, stop.
Right. I agree. Yeah. Like, and he won't.
He's not going to stop. He's not going to stop at all. But, yeah, they're boyfriend and girlfriend. Their date was very cute. They were on a boat. They took a jet ski and they scubaed. And I'm like, okay.
Ooh,
and when and like, I knew he was either going to ask her to close it off. I definitely didn't think he was asking her going to be his girlfriend, but I'm happy that they are boyfriend and girlfriend. I think they are number one to win. I think number two, a close second, if they can close it off within the next week and a half, is probably Carl and Anaya.
Well, Corbin, he's closed off.
AA. Please. Okay, so let's, before we go to break again.
I'm just reporting stats on them. That's all I'm doing.
Before we go to break again, I forgot about that. Oh my god, that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. So,
go ahead, Autumn.
Corbin decides to pull Kenzie for a chat. Kenzie essentially lets him have it. Is like, you ain't shit. You never gonna be shit. You need to stay over there with your Persian cat. You disrespectful. You told me you liked me. You lied to me. All of this stuff, right? The
you
Persian
said
cat,
F America, and then you dumped me anyway.
Yeah, right. Persian cat comes over and she just says a whole lot. Like, her and Corbin literally don't talk about anything. Every time they're on my screen, I'm like, what are you talking about? Nothing. It's like I'm losing brain cells every time I see them.
Autumn, I could make a case that they have more chemistry than Trinity and Bryce. They're both idiots.
Look, the sexual chemistry is clearly there, but they're just like, it's literally like every time I see them on the screen, I'm like, oh my god, like he is clearly like just reciting lines that somebody's typing into his feed, and she's doing the same thing. Like somebody's both typing in lines to their feeds, and it's like, okay, talk to each other, right? And in that moment where she comes over to the girls and she's like, "Hey guys, I want to tell you something," and they're like, "What?" And she's like, "We're closed off." And Jim was like, okay. I
Okay.
think like, all right.
Really?
Well, if you're happy, I'm happy. And Jim was like, I don't even know how to like. What do you even say to that?
That the way that came off, that is the vibe of, oh, you proposed to her 3 months in.
It gives no. You know what it gives the vibe of? If it gives the vibe of the friends you have that you like. They're like, oh my god, like they've been in a long-term relationship and then they decide to go on a date with somebody and you're like, oh, how did your date go? And you're like, and they're like, we said I love you to each other. And you're like, huh? And he's like, yeah, we said I love you. And you're like, why would you say I love you? Because I love her. And it's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And then when they break up, you're like, but I thought you loved her. I didn't love her. And they just keep moving on. That's what the vibes of Corbin gives me. Is like every girl he dates, he has to tell them he loves them.
Why do I have a feeling? I'm thinking ahead to the reunion. Why do I have a feeling if Andy Cohen is going to do it again? I'm assuming.
I hope he does.
And like if he does it again,
I hope
they're going to do some bit, some AI bit.
They're clearly going to do an AI bit because we're all calling him Corbin GPT.
Oh man, they're going to do something with that. But you know what though, Kenzie, and I do have some thoughts on Kenzie, but only it's not even like it's nothing like.
Let's just speed through these thoughts on Kenzie. Kenzie's lustful. We know she's lustful. She just wants multiple boyfriends. That's it.
I know she's playing the game and she's kind of skating by because is still in the spotlight, but kind of doing the same thing.
This is the thing about Kenzie. This is the thing about Kenzie that I have a problem with. Kenzie will do something and she'll be like, and she'll get back into my good graces. And I'm like, yes, girl, you killing it. And then she'll do something like she did today. And it's like, why did you do that?
That's why she
didn't have to do that.
Autumn. That's why she was the only one who was somewhat happy when all that stuff was going on last week. Her head was above water because she was the only one. It's like, you guys will be okay. I'm playing the game. It's good.
Just when I say double A, I like when she kissed Gaul at the end of the episode. I was like, she just wants two boyfriends. Like that's all she wants.
I'm gonna be honest. I was not feeling the end of the episode because it in wrestling we talk about this. It's like, okay, a great storyline is fantastic. It's great. When you run it again, it's like anybody who watches wrestling, it's the bloodline. Like when you do it again. All right, Kenzie's fight. She's competing over two dudes again, and then in the same episode tonight, she's saying, "Well, she looked at, and this is the one time where I looked at Kenzie a little sideways because she's like, I could have explored something with Caleb."
Oh my God, when she brought up the Caleb thing, and he was like, "Well, why didn't you?" I was like, girl, the whole point of it is that you liked Corbin. Look, somebody pointed out that in the villa so far, she has had 7 connections. She had Zach, Sean, Corbin, Caleb, Dylan, Gaul. Who else? Shit.
Maybe somebody else. Who knows? One of the newer people. I don't know.
She's had at least 6 to 7. So she's had at least 6 to 7 connections, right?
That's still a lot.
Yeah. And I'm just like,
this is week 4. This is still a lot.
The fact that she still wants to explore and we're in week 4, girl, you have a week and a half left. Not even.
I'm having a hard time keeping track of her stuff.
Literally, it's this coming up Sunday and next Sunday. That the show ends in a week and a half. Literally. So I'm just like, when I say Kenzie, just like every time she does something, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, okay, I see you, girl. I see you on the right track. And then she does something like tonight, and it's like, why would you do that? Also, she is very clearly lying when she says she's never had a roster before. Nobody is that talented to start when they don't have a roster.
Yeah.
She clearly hasn't had a roster before. That is very clear to me.
That's why Caleb, they brought Caleb on the show
specifically
for her because they thought if America had it their way, she would have been gone like 3 weeks ago.
Kenzie would have been gone. I thought she should have been gone. She should have been the first one out. Her and Sean, to me, should have been the first ones out. Like, for real. Dead ass. Like, to me, they should have been the first ones out. Like, they didn't really have anything in common. Because Caleb was specifically brought in for her. That's the only way she survived. Right? And
Yeah.
Corbin picked her.
I was rooting for Corbin. I was rooting for him, man.
Why would you root for a robot?
I mean, eventually you could program robots. Eventually,
You could program. You can program. You can only program stupidity with that one.
You could. I mean, you could program stupidity. You really could. You really could. I guess my question, Autumn, because I only get to co-host with you once a week,
which is
and
crazy.
maybe we need a break, and you need to think about this. And I know we got movie night too.
Yes.
I guess my thing, because I want to know your rank of dudes on the show that you can't stand.
Oh my God, yes. When we come back from the break, let's do that. Let's talk about our movie night predictions, and let's talk about if Megan Thee Stallion is going to be the future host of Love Island. Let's talk about it when we come back from the break. You guys are watching The Daily Spiral here on Inside Edge Network.
Key On Sports is the leader in Ohio high school athletic coverage in written print and video streaming. From the latest news and results and written content to the high school football game of the week every Friday, Key On Sports has you covered. The vision of 15-time published author Vince McKee has become the most trusted site in Ohio high school athletic news. From podcasts to player profiles, Key On Sports is your one-stop for all of it. Visit them today at keyonsports.com or on YouTube at Key On Sports. Check out their socials on Twitter and Facebook as well.
Clean energy, bold flavors, and no jitters. See why people won't shut up about Dubby. Clean energy, no jitters or crash. Whether you're starting your workday or getting ready to exercise, Dubby Energy helps you lock in and focus. With over 15 flavors to choose from, you can't miss. Order Dubby Energy right now by using the QR code on your screen and use the promo code INSIDEEDGE10 to receive 10% off your order. Dubby Energy, your energy-focused sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Discover our collection of body mists made with clean, minimal ingredients. Handcrafted with natural essential oils and clean ingredients, they offer a natural alternative to synthetic fragrances. Perfect for sensitive skin and those seeking clean, mindful self-care, and the perfect gift for you or your special someone. Courtesy of Alley Rose Fragrances. First-time customers, use that promo code INSIDEEDGE20 to receive 20% off your order. AlleyRoseFragrances.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Whether searching for a baseball autographed by your favorite World Series slugger, a signed football by an iconic Hall of Famer, or the jersey of a world-famous soccer star, you've come to the right place. Here at SportsMemorabilia.com, the web's leading source of authentic sports memorabilia, you'll find more than 500,000 authentic products from nearly every professional sports league, team, and players. Not only will you find your next prized sports possession with ease thanks to superb customer service and tremendous site experience, you'll have the satisfaction and peace of mind that every product listed comes complete with a certificate of authenticity and is fully backed by the SportsMemorabilia.com lifetime authenticity guarantee. Go to SportsMemorabilia.com by using the QR code on your screen right now. SportsMemorabilia.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Podcast Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Find us on InsideEdgeNetwork.com for the latest information on your favorite shows, personalities, and network partners. Plus, guess what? We have a merch shop. That's right, we have network polos, t-shirts, champion jackets, hats, and bottles. Rep the network. Every purchase supports independent sports and entertainment media. Use the QR code on your screen right now to check out InsideEdgeNetwork.com. That's InsideEdgeNetwork.com. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi,
right, welcome back to the Daily Spiral, everyone. Double A asked me a lovely question for the break. He asked me my ranking of these terrible ass men on Love Island. And
terrible ass men. I just said
that's
men.
what I heard. That's what I heard you say. That's what I heard you say. I heard you said terrible ass men on Love Island. And I'm gonna rank them right now, okay? And I'm gonna rank them from best to worst, right? Number 1, Bryce. Curse you for making me put a white man first. Hate this. Okay.
I'm not
Bryce,
doing this white.
Yeah, no, you understand. Bryce, somehow, some way, is still terrible, but not as terrible as the others. He still engages with the tomfoolery, but I know at the end of the day, he would probably defend the girls. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna go Carl number 1, Bryce number 2. Okay. Carl, so far, been mature, defended Anaya when he needed to. Came in, said his walls were gonna be up. Them walls is made of literal sticks. There ain't no way in hell that by this weekend, what walls? There ain't gonna be no walls. The man
that's worse than the paper you sent on TikTok.
Oh yeah, no, it's I watched it with my eyes tonight. It sticks. The man was rubbing her legs. He was telling her how hurt he was as he was rubbing her legs.
You know, it's gonna take a while for me for you to earn my trust. It's okay.
Literally. They literally brought her breakfast, checked her out, said she looked good. Like, boy, your walls is paper thin. They sticks. Okay. Carl number 1, Rice number 2, Caleb number 3. He's just there at this point. He's just there. He's kind of coasting. He don't really talk shit. He's just there. Number 4 is Dylan. I feel bad for him. Kenzie is playing the hell out of him. I still think she's gonna choose him at the end of the day. She don't like Gaul. He strokes her ego.
Yeah. I had the vibe. He was kind of entertaining that.
Yeah.
She was.
So Dylan, then Gaul, he's bad, but he's not as worse as the rest of them.
Yeah, he's not like starting lineup bad. He's just
he's just
coming off the bench. Like,
yeah. He's the ugly man that you date that punishes you because he's ugly.
Wow.
You don't know about this? Double A, look at you. Look, okay. If you're gonna be friends with me, if we're gonna be friends, you have to understand that women go through this all the time. Yeah. We will date ugly men because we like them, because we like their personalities. They make them laugh. They make us laugh, like all these different things. We think they're attractive. An ugly man simultaneously has the best confidence and the worst confidence you will ever see, right? I don't understand it. To have the confidence of an ugly man is the thing I want to in life. I promise. Okay?
They know they got to show up in other ways.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Which is why they punish you for it. An ugly man will punish you because they're ugly. And that's what Gaul is doing to these women. He is punishing Jen because he's ugly.
You know, I'm watching him, through a few scenes because other things are happening on the show. And I have no interest in anything that goes on with Jen. Like, I have no interest. Like, I forget half the time she's on the show.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm watching a couple of scenes like, wait, who's this dude? Wait. Oh, he's the cliffhanger? Oh, that's an interesting choice. Okay, interesting. I don't know if he's he's emerging, but I don't know if I care.
He's an ugly man. Just think about this. Just think about what I'm saying. An ugly man punishes you because they're ugly. That's it. Okay? It's the same thing with a short man. Don't let him be both. Oh my God, you're gonna be in hell. Right?
Okay.
And I've had that before too, where a short, ugly man literally tried to destroy my confidence because he was short and ugly.
What was he saying?
Double A, he tried to sleep with me and he tried to say that he had ALS. He literally texted me. He said, "You're not gonna sleep with me? I'm practically dying." I said, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Yeah, I have ALS." I'm like, "You really have ALS?" He said, "No, but I could have." A short, ugly man will punish you because they're short and ugly. And that's why he's always on the Are You Dating the Same Guy pages, because he's short and ugly.
Man.
Absolutely.
Man.
Mm-hmm. As you guys can see, my dating life is terrible, which is why I could never get on the show. I would absolutely be cussing everybody out left and right, left and right, left and right.
Would you
Hey.
give anybody a chance on this show?
Yeah, absolutely, Carl.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah, but mid-season.
If Carl would have been an OG, him and Anaya would have been coupled up way sooner. But let's get back to the list.
Yes.
All right, because this is where it gets bad. All right, so you got the ones outside of Carl. You got Carl, and you got the rest of them, and now we get into the terribleness. All right, the next one, Zach. Zach is bad, but he's not as bad as the rest. Zach is bad because Zach is just playing the game. Zach just wants to win. Okay, so he's constantly contradicting himself. He's constantly doing things. He's constantly positioning himself to get in the midst of everybody else because he just wants to win. He's terrible, but he's not as terrible as the rest of them.
Hey, he did say the L word. He didn't remember.
He literally said, "Oh, I was just joking." He's still bad. He's still terrible. And I told you, this whole him and Bryce thing and his animosity to Trinity is really, really weird. So
yeah.
Zach is fourth down on the list. This is going to be really difficult for me to put him here because I think he's terrible, but I'm going to put Corbin GPT next. He's just dumb. He's just dumb. He's just dumb. That's just it. He's dumb. He's regurgitating. He's 22. He's stupid. That's it.
Hey, you can reprogram him and put him in next season. He'll improve.
I don't want to see him on my screen after this season at all. Don't even put him on my screen. I don't want to see him on my screen. After the reunion, I want him to go back to Miami with his Jablasian ass and just stay there. Please. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, these next two are difficult because in my mind, I'm flip-flopping. Who could be worse? Who could be worse? Who could be worse? And only because of his behavior over the last 3 days, I have to put Sincere as second to last. Only because Sincere may be psychotic and he may be a liar, but he's not disrespectful in the ways that Kuman is. He's disrespectful, but not the Kuman level disrespect.
Sincere has been disrespectful from episode
Sincere
1.
is disrespectful the entire time, but in the ways that Kuman is not look, Sincere is terrible. Sincere is a literal sociopath. Sincere, I told y'all, somebody said he's on the wrong show. He needs to be on Traitors. He said he needs to be on Traitors.
Hey, that's good. That's a good program for him. That's a good show.
Hey, I can actually see him on Traitors because I think he would do terribly, and I think he'd just be entertaining because he lies so much and he believes his own lies that I think he would just be entertaining.
He would be very entertaining. He would be.
But I'm putting Sincere second to last only because of Kuman's behavior over the last 3 days. If Kuman didn't act the way he did in Casa Amor, Sincere would be 100% the worst man. 100%, bar none, far ahead. But because of Kuman's behavior in Casa Amor and the way he acted at the recoupling and the way he's acted over the last few episodes and the way we know he's gonna act the ass tomorrow, he's the worst. He's the worst of the worst.
But KC was upfront about it though. Like at least he didn't.
It's not the fact that he's upfront about it, AA. It's the sly comments. It's the disrespect. It's the fact that he laughing about it. It's the fact that he essentially wanted Anaya to be embarrassed. He wanted Anaya to feel how he felt on night 1. On night 1, he clearly was embarrassed. By the way, also remember that challenge they did when Corbin got introduced where he fell in the chair? So he clearly has been embarrassed enough times on this show to where he's like, I want everybody to feel that I'm embarrassed. Sincere's not doing that. Sincere's just a liar, okay?
At least sincere. He wants everyone to feel good and things like that. Casey wants his own instant gratification, no matter what.
Sincere is a liar, but Casey is trying to punish everybody. Casey is trying to punish the girls. He's trying to punish Anaya. He's gonna try to punish TT if TT does anything tomorrow during movie night. So that's why I say Sincere is not as bad as Kuman. Kuman is bad. Sincere is something. Sincere is just I have no words for him. Every time he's on my screen, I truly am like, yo, how did they find him? He is a gold mine. Like, he is truly a gold mine of just terrible. Like, he is just a terrible person. He is perfect for reality TV.
Yo, he's gonna need like security or something when he goes home. I'm seeing TikTok or like somebody was like, I'm shutting down my Peacock account. I can't do this anymore because Casey is still here. I can't do this anymore.
I saw somebody say, I hope there's a bunch of kids that live in Casey's neighborhood and they learn how to ding dong dish so every time he opens the door it's empty.
Oh, why?
That would be so funny. Okay,
Y'all leave this man alone, okay? Y'all leave Kenneth alone, okay?
Come on.
I'm calling him Kenneth.
Come on, because he's a black Muslim. Come on.
Yeah, that is true.
Nation of Islam to be exact. Come on.
Yes.
What? Oh, by the way, oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Let's talk about the Maya Angelou tattoo. I did not realize that was on his back.
It was? It is?
So you remember when Trinity got the cake thrown at her and she was like, ha ha, you missed. And then they had that whole back and forth and she was like, and still you rise. That's because on his back, he has still I rise.
Yeah, he needed to rise after episode 1.
And Anaya was like, you better raise your ass down. Oh my God. When I tell you, they have been cracking me up for the last 2 days. So, okay. So let's get to movie night. We only got a few minutes left before we get to Double A's crack show, the midnight run. Movie night is tomorrow night. It is confirmed. I told y'all on TikTok, I told y'all on here that movie night was going to be on Tuesday because they need a cliffhanger for Wednesday so people get to talking about that.
Did you make a selection on the Instagram page?
Yes, I did. I posted my comment and then I sent them a message. I also sent them a message through the Twitter challenge because they're also doing the Twitter challenge too, which I'm guessing is probably going to be this weekend. But what do you think we're going to see? Because again, it's fan curated, this movie night.
Well,
what do you think we're going to see?
First of all, because again, my first season was last season, season 7. This is my very first movie night experience. Mm-hmm. And I did not cheat and look back at season 6. So I want to watch this first, and then I'll go back and watch the season 6. Mm-hmm. So much. I want to, Sincere needs to be fully exposed. Mm-hmm. For me, like, this is all about, like, Casey that's done. Sincere needs to be fully exposed. I don't think I still don't believe it's fully clicking with Melanie what's happening. And I think that needs to go. Selfishly, I also want to see, I don't know if it was voted on, I want to see Corbin and Kinsey have their little makeout session and see.
I forgot about that.
I want that to be in the forefront just because Kenzie's exploring and doing all this. I need her to be exposed for not locking down with anybody. I need Caleb to strike back at both Corbin and Kenzie because Caleb's been in the background. He's gracefully have allowed things to play out. Caleb was all in on Kenzie, and Kenzie, just like Corbin, went behind his back. Corbin did it twice, by the way, to Caleb. Mm-hmm. So I put that down. I don't know if we're going to see that tomorrow, but I hope we see it.
So because I personally have, first of all, I did also want a Kenzie moment in there too. I wanted Kenzie talking slick about Melanie in there because I think she has gotten off a little too easy.
I agree.
because she talks shit about everybody and she does things and she's very slick and she gets off because the boys are worse.
Yeah,
So I
I
think
agree.
so I think we'll definitely see Casey and Corbin, because that's 100% the conversation that's been at the forefront is Casey and Corbin. And I think a lot of people really put that because they thought Anaya wasn't going to stand on business tonight. So because she stood on business tonight, and we're gonna really see how they felt about her, this is gonna make her be like, "Oh yeah, I don't even want to be your friend." Like, because again, like tonight, she kind of left it open of like, maybe we could be friends, maybe not. She's not even gonna want to be their friend. Talk to them, nothing.
It
Not
feels
a
like
thing.
the only drama left right now, and things could change obviously tomorrow. It feels like right now everything else has been solved except Kenzie.
Yeah.
And
Kenzie?
everything about Kenzie has not been solved. Everything else has been solved.
Is Kenzie and Zach. Because Zach,
Yes.
I also think we're gonna get him talking slick about everybody, because Zach is also the main cause of a lot of the problems. Like Trinity and Bryce almost broke up because of him. Anaya and KC pretty much broke up because of him.
Yes.
So I think
And Kata, and she needs answers.
Yes, I think Kata. I hope they also show his connection with the racist girl, because he keep making it seem like, oh, I made the decision to come back. No, she got kicked out. Like, you didn't make that decision. That girl got kicked out.
Wait a minute. What was earlier in the episode? What was she gonna say before?
She was clearly gonna tell Kata that his connection got kicked out, and that's why. Like, she was clearly gonna tell her, and like TT pulled her away because she was probably like, you don't need to talk about that one. You need to talk about Sincere.
Oh, do you think producers foreshadowed that for tomorrow?
Probably.
That's a little nugget. That is a key nugget for tomorrow.
Yes, but I think we're definitely 100% going to get the Casey and Corbin. We're going to get Zach talking shit about everybody. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get Kenzie. But I don't think any of the other girls have really engaged in any sort of nefarious behavior. But those three, 100%. Okay. To the end of the show. You're about to switch over. About to do your crack show. I'm giving you my good spiral and my bad spiral of the day. Good spiral. Rabbit hole you should 100% go down. Fully. FIFA World Cup. We are entering the knockout stages, y'all. Teams who have never won before are winning. Teams who were expected to go far are losing. Germany was officially knocked out of the World Cup, and they expected to go far. They did not go far. But good spiral, World Cup. Bad spiral, LeBron and the Warriors. Don't go down that road. Don't do that to yourself.
Ooh.
Don't think about that. Don't think about that. I think that's a really bad spiral. I think that's a really bad thing to think about, because what the hell is that team in? You know what that team reminds me of? That reminds me of 2018 Cavaliers pre-trades, when LeBron got all of them old ass players in there, and then they couldn't win anything, and so they had to all get traded away because
the D Wade and all those old guys.
So I don't know why the Warriors think that recreating that would be any sort of like semblance of like normal.
I've learned through this process, Autumn, because you're opening the door for my first topic on my show. I think, first off, I've learned through this whole process and throughout LeBron's career, he should not be a GM.
No, he's terrible at it.
He is terrible.
I told you this years ago. He's a terrible GM. LeBron is one of the worst GMs ever. The way he is terrible at building teams. Terrible.
Like, Anthony Davis is your guy.
I don't understand it. I don't understand why.
I think it's smokescreen. If it's really his guy, fine. I hope the Bay Area has some phenomenal medical facilities.
I just don't think it's gonna happen. I don't even want to go down. Like, that's what I'm telling y'all. Don't even go down that road. Don't think about it. Just save yourself the headache. Even though Skip Bayless is cooking them right now, and I don't even like Skip Bayless, but Skip Bayless is cooking them on Twitter, because it, like, why would you? Why? Anthony Davis is bad.
Yeah, he's terrible. Now, Autumn, you know the tradition when we switch studios. There's one.
Eli,
bracket
play
you have to
it.
see.
Eli, play it. Play it. Play it.
Oh, I would love to.
Joy.
I would love to.
You know what we got to do?
Play it.
We get,
Oh, hold on. Switcherooski. Boop, there I am.
as
All right.
we have midnight.
Mhm.
And your season winner of Love Island, everybody, KC. I hate to spoil it for everybody.
The way that they're all like, every time it kills me about this clip is that they're all trying not to laugh at him. They're all trying so hard not to laugh at him because it's so funny.
Autumn, I got to be honest with you. I know we got to hand it over to Double A.
Mm-hmm.
You told some stories tonight about bad dating. I can't wait to share some bad dating stories tomorrow.
Oh,
I cannot wait.
Eli,
I can't
you
wait.
have to watch movie night tomorrow. This is mandatory.
Autumn, how would I be able to spiral with you if I don't?
This is mandatory. Just like Chad has to watch it too. Chad, I know you're listening. You also have to watch movie night. Movie night is mandatory to watch. Okay?
Yeah, movie night is like of all the episodes, and like there's a few where it's like mandatory appointment viewing. Tomorrow is appointment viewing.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Movie night.
I'm excited.
Gotta watch it. When is the show's finale? Love Island.
It's not this Sunday, coming up after that. So I think it's, hold on, let me look at my calendar. Let me look at my beautiful, lovely calendar. It would actually be July 12th.
July 12th. That's a Sunday.
It's a
Yes, Sunday, July 12th is going to be the Love Island finale.
And here's the thing, Double A. Seasons, man, but Love Island is forever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you have to think about it. So Sunday, July 12th is the last episode, and probably August probably 21st. No, 20th. It will be the reunion episode.
Oh yeah. Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Soul's gonna come back into the reunion and say,
Oh,
"Remember
it's
me?"
irrelevant. It's irrelevant. At this point, there's so much of the season has happened. Girl,
Yeah.
hang it up.
I'm like 3 weeks ago. We have moved on. That's it. She a baddie, but we moved on, and that's it.
Hang
Like-
it up. It's like, what are you holding on to? That Casey didn't want to explore. Look at how he doing tonight. Girl, you save yourself,
Do
okay?
you want that?
Oh my goodness.
Eli,
Oh my
do you
goodness.
feel better or worse about KC
I thought you were gonna
after
ask-
the events that have transpired?
I thought you were gonna ask me a completely different question. I've never been necessarily against Casey. I mean, he's made some false moves, maybe some questionable moves. But again, time to play the game, and that's
Oh
what
my
he's done the
God.
whole time. Autumn, I don't know. Autumn, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Look,
Yeah,
and I
let's
got
talk
some
about it
stories.
tomorrow.
I got some stories too for you. You talked about some bad day. Oh, I got some. I got.
Eli, I didn't even tell the worst of it. I told three.
We'll save it
that
for
were-
tomorrow.
I told you guys the three most tame stories in my book. Okay.
Okay, you bring one extreme one and one tame one tomorrow. I'll bring one extreme one and one tame tomorrow.
Yo,
Absolutely.
the ALS thing, yo,
That one was wild.
yo.
I told you. He said to me, "I'm dying." I said, "What are you talking about?" And he said, "I have ALS." I said, "What?" And he said, "No, I don't. I may though." I'm
But
like,
May though is crazy. May is a month. May is a month. Come on.
y'all, he's still on the "Are We Dating the Same Guy" pages, and everybody posts about him, and it's like he is a literal psychopath. And every single time I type under, I'm like, yeah.
Well,
I
one thing I
know.
can say is I just get my heart broken because I'm like one of the last loyal human beings out there. So I'll never end up on those. That is one thing I don't have to worry about. Now, finding true love, well, it's time for midnight.
Yeah.
About to end up going into speeding dating stuff. I don't know.
Dude, I talked about we gotta go to midnight run. I've talked about it though. I think it'd be fun. I mean,
I think
talk
it'd be
pretty
fun
fast.
too.
Speed dating?
Yes.
I talk really fast. Look, 2 minutes. It's like, all right, here's what I do. I make music. I book shows in the city. I'm also on the Inside Edge Network. I'm the assistant program director. We got a great thing going on over here. My favorite color is red, but if it's blue for you, then I also love blue. Blue's awesome. Boom, 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 boom. And now it's time for midnight run.
All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Eli, again, appointment television. Y'all, it's movie night. That's the whole episode. I'm sorry. We're going to do recap everything. Movie night tomorrow. We're going to talk about the fallout. Thank you guys.